Hello, and welcome to my forest. How are you guys? Hi, Reem. How you doing? I know, I've been gone for 2 days when I should have streamed, but I was so busy with work. On Wednesday, I stayed way too late, later than I expected, and on Thursday, I was just so tired. I couldn't deal. I also had to cook, and it was a whole thing. Some days you just don't feel like streaming. That was me last 2 days. But today, the long-awaited art stream that we were gonna do. That was supposed to be on Tuesday, but it is happening today because I had an idea of what to do. I'm good. Today wasn't as hellish at work. My experiment worked, so life is good. We're gonna do two things. Now, at the same time, I need to curate my D&D playlist, as I need to draw. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna find... I know. Well, it's gonna be a cozy one. I'm not very good at art, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna go to Michael Galfi, who is the main dude behind most of my RPG, like, gaming music. And he's amazing because his stuff is free to use on YouTube as long as you reference him. So as long as you have a link to his either Spotify channel or his YouTube channel, you can use his music even like on Twitch or in monetized situations. Obviously don't put it in like video games because that's commercial. But he actually commented on one of my D&D videos, and he said he really liked the use of the music, and I was so happy. Bless him, he does amazing. Of course, it's not just him, but he's the main composer of this music, of the forest music you hear in the background. I 100% support this dude, so I'm gonna go and listen through his playlists and pad out my playlists. Yeah, there we go. So music might be a little bit fighty, might be a little bit strange, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm just multitasking, okay? Right, let's go with albums. Show all. Ooh. Fever Death Toll. Well, they have original game soundtracks, which I think I shouldn't probably do, because that's, you know, already in a game. But there we go. RPG, D&D ambiances, and atmospheres. Well, I don't really use ambiances anymore. You know what, screw it. Let's listen to original game soundtrack. I'm curious what it sounds like. Can you hear it? Ooh, it's a shanty. Haha. Oh, sure, yeah, go ahead. While I switch to the art. Oh, why is Archie camo? Archie's currently under the desk, so you won't be able to see him well anyway. Alright, so today we're going to try our hand at character creation. So I've always had this character in my mind. I've always, before I discovered the whole genre of BL novels, I've always wanted to write one based in Georgian England, based on a cross-dressing concept. So something like The Twelfth Night, or Much Ado About Nothing, you know, Shakespearean vibe of where it's usually a girl dressing up as a guy. In this case, it'd be a guy dressing up as a girl. And considering the Georgian era with the amount of wigs, makeup, the dresses that they wore, and how much padding you could do, you can actually hide the fact that you're a woman, you're a dude, pretty well. Or so did my high school adult brain think that that was a brilliant idea, and nobody's done it before me, which I'm sure they have. If anybody finds a novel with a cross-dressing male lead for any reason, send it to me. And again, it isn't like the male lead, you know, it's not a trans awakening. It's not a kind of like drag where that person becomes a persona. It's more of a out of necessity due to circumstances. My dude here had to dress up as a girl, right? He didn't want to, he had to. And eventually got used to it. It was quite nice. But it was like a means to an end in a way. Which I might talk a little bit as I'm designing the character. I'm gonna design him in his OG outfit. Because you get, you know... Oh, that was not supposed to happen. I was just changing the size of my canvas. Alright, so I'm thinking... first layer, let's designate sections. Yeah, drawing pen. I like drawing pen. It's quite nice. That is a lot of fancy shit. I don't care about this. Ah, no. Okay. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna do... Alright, let's do half of this like that. So here we're gonna have him standing. This is forward. This is backward. I think I've seen a lot of these character... Ha, thanks. But yeah, what was the rude question you wanted to ask me? I'm just checking character design sheets to see what do they usually look like. Ooh. This is a cool music, that. Okay, so character design sheets generally have like different outfits, so front and back, and then they have a zoom in of the facial expression. So I'm thinking, and a color palette, yeah. All right, let's do facial expressions like here. Just a few of them. And then maybe... Yeah, some accoutrement or something. Cool, yeah, okay. This is a good, it's a good sort of design, I think. I've never done this before, okay? I think this is how you do it, right? I'll add a new layer. I'll keep this one a little bit transparent. Just so it's like there. Okay, okay, new layer. Right, so we're mostly gonna do line art today. I don't know if I'll have time. I won't have time to paint, but line art is line art, okay? Now, all right. I think I might need to... Oh, damn it. All right, let me just sketch and see how it goes. All right, from what I understand, you draw sort of a head like that. You gotta decide what kind of pose you want to do. Well, I'm gonna draw him as a dude. Like in his boy clothes. And in his boy clothes, he's quite uppity. Not uppity, but very like... So the story with this character is the fact that he is a duke. Well, maybe not a duke. A duke is like the highest position. So I guess he could be an earl. An earl is like underneath. Underneath duke, from what I believe. So he's an Earl of Rochford. I just made up a name because this is fantasy. Get to do what I want. An Earl of Rochford is, he just turned 18. He has a twin sister named Elizabeth, and his name is William. So he's William Rochford. An Earl, so he has a very straight back. He's been taught etiquette since he was a child. He knows how to hold himself in society. but unlike a lot of, his family is looked down upon by other nobles, because unlike other nobles who only get their money from land, I think that's how it works. Yeah. So back in the day, gentry, yes, William. Back in the day, gentry, so all of like the nobles and the dukes and the kings and whatever, they never worked. Working was for like lower classes. So what they used to do, they used to be landlords. So they would like rent their land and rent their, you know, maybe have investments in businesses and stuff, but would never actually work themselves, right? They wouldn't ever do with the books. They would always have people doing this for them. Now, unlike a lot of those nobles, the Rochford earldom, they live in Liverpool, which is one of the biggest ports outside of London, in Georgian England, still is. And the trade with the New World in the I want to say 60s. Now, there's a lot of problems with the New World around that time. There's regulators and all sorts of things, but the trade is quite lucrative because it's much easier to sail from Liverpool than it is from London. So a lot of cargo ships, trade ships to the New World would sail from Liverpool. Now, the Rochford family at first had a lot of they have land and they have tenants, but they had a lot of their business interests have to deal with the seafaring trade. And the previous duke was very hands-on. So while it was frowned upon them to work, oh yeah, it is, yeah. While it was frowned upon them to work, they tended to. I need to make this a little bit smaller because I need to do the hands. Do you think this looks proportional to, like, not a very tall man, but a kind of a short youth? I think this is proportional enough, like the head. I'm always wonky with proportions, but I think this looks okay. Yeah, looks fine. Anyway. So the gentry, the Rochford family, the previous duke was very hands-on, which was frowned upon by his peers, but he was very interested in the sea trade. So this is a kind of earl that is very hands-on with his ships. He knows exactly what goes on. He, you know, and he passed the same thing to his son, William. Now, unfortunately, their mother died in childbirth when she gave birth to the both of them. Hey there, Bojo, how you doing? Their mother died in childbirth, leaving two kids, an unmarried, kind of clueless earl, who loved her to death, so he was very much in grief, and the kids kind of raised themselves a little bit. So William, being the older brother, he's very responsible. I mean, he's older than his sister by, like, 20 minutes. So he's very responsible, very smart, very educated, but very sort of understanding of his position. He understands that, you know, as gentry, they have tenants. They have to take care of those tenants, you know, as, oh, cool. You're waiting for your train. Where are you going? They have to, you know, they have to work for those tenants. They have to make sure those tenants' houses are okay. They have to make sure their rents aren't too high. And also they have the shipping business, which somebody has to pay attention to. And so they're, you know, he was very hands-on since the young age of 14. His sister, on the other hand, is a very free spirit. She does not like the idea, like, she doesn't want to be, oh, I actually wonder what's female. Oh, okay, hold on. English gentry. 1770s. There we go. Let's go. English nobility. Oh no. Ranking. There we go. We can find it. We're doing character design, and I'm talking about my, a character I made when I was in high school for a book I was writing. It is very much unwritten, because I ain't got time. So his name is William Rochford. I made him a duke, but now, after reading a lot more about Georgian England, dukes are quite high up. They're quite high up in the list. So, so these are, okay. So there would be, first of all, there'd be a duke, then there'd be a marquis, then there'd be earldom, then there'd be, hold on. There we go, the peerage. So Duke is the highest and most exclusive rank, Marquess is the second rank, Earl third, Viscount fourth, and Baron is the lowest. Now, there's 5 ranks of peerage in the 18th century. Oh no, what did I do? Yes, lasso. Yes, now I want to transform. Can I do that? There we go. Oh, no! How do I undo? Okay. How do I lock? Constrain proportions. There we go. Yeah, I just want to make him a little bit smaller so he fits in my position here. All right, cool. What was I talking about? Hi, Evan, how you doing? What's up? How's life? We're doing some art today, or we're trying to. I'm just chatting shit about this character. But yeah, so I decided instead of a duke, I'll make him an earl, which is like a middle position. He's still a peer, a very what is the female equivalent of earl? Countess. There we go. So Elizabeth, his sister, doesn't want the life of a countess. She wants freedom. She wants to ride her horse. Wait, is it playing? It's not playing. Why is the Hobbits to Isengard not playing? God. Oh, okay, it was muted. Apologies. I'll do it again. Apologies. For some reason, it was muted. Okay, bye-bye, Derbojo. Yeah, for some reason, it's being really laggy. I'll do it again. Isengard, God. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, God. There you go. Hobbits to Isengard. You've been given that. Good, GG. So, his sister does not want to be a countess. These are actually pretty good music, but anyway. She doesn't want to be a countess, and so she... you know what? I actually can't focus on the music while I'm talking, so we're just gonna go back to the standard whispers that we have in the background, and I'm just gonna keep my life easy, okay? Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. Her sister does not want to be a countess. His sister doesn't want to be a countess. She wants to be, you know, a free spirit. She wants to, you know, travel. She wants to see the world. She wants to ride horses. She doesn't want to dress up in dresses. Very tomboy, okay? Remember, this was written when I was in high school, or the idea came to me when I was in high school. And so our poor little Earl, the whole point of the book is the fact that their father is getting old and senile. At 18 years old, this William Rochford, Earl of Rochford, attempts to take over the company and take over the shipments and understanding all the accounts, while his sister is just being a complete menace. He decides that due to a lot of the levies placed on trade with America, and the fact that their previous sort of clerk or secretary was fired for embezzlement, they now owe a lot of money, and they still have tenants who they need to take care of on their land, and business isn't really going well. So he tried to broker a deal to trade not only in the Americas, but in Venice, which at the time was basically the port for all of the Mediterranean and Europe. While they had their own shipping manifest, you know, England kind of didn't stick their nose in there. He found that this is the only way to make enough money to pay the debts incurred by that, you know, embezzling asshole of a secretary who basically used their father because he was ill and dying, or mostly ill and getting senile, and the fact that the next heir to the title is only 14, and just screwed them over big time. So I know I should be drawing, but I'm trying to focus on the story here. So what happens is he tries to make a deal with Venice, with one of the Venetian princes, as they called themselves at the time, for like an exclusive trade deal, something that the English or East India Shipping Company back in the day used to own all of the trade. So trying to carve out a little trade window for themselves was not very easy. And so this sort of a private agreement between this Prince of Venice and the Rochford earldom, but it included not only the trade agreement, it was on the condition that the second son of the Earl marries his sister. Which, you know, back in the day was pretty normal.
Scotland forever!
Hey, fine, I'll speak with a Scottish accent. So, basically, this trade deal came with a marriage attached. And of course, our little boy here was like, I've got no other choice. I have to marry off my sister. And the sister didn't have any of it, because nobody told her. So they've been preparing for this engagement and this wedding, and she only found out lately, and she got really pissed off about it. So right before the second son of the Prince of Venice, or the Duke of Palermo as they called him, well, maybe not a duke. I'd say again, I called them all dukes because I was like, that's the only one I know. But let's go Venetian peerage ranking 1770s. There we go, because it takes around that time. Venetian nobility, there we go. Let me search. Because there was the Duke of Venice. There's a bunch of noble houses. English. I'm speaking with a Scottish accent, mind you. It's not the houses that I care about. It's the general gist of... hierarchy, that's what I was looking for. I can't find it, but basically, let's just say he's a noble from Venice. He's from a noble house. He's a baron or something. Don't know, like a all right, okay, Scottish is over. Like a baron, because there's a bunch of ducal houses, I think. But yeah, basically, unlike the English peerage, I think in Venice, I still need to do a little bit more research on this, but I think in Venice, they used to have just a bunch of noble houses that would like all be in a consulate of the Duke of Venice. So the second son of a noble house, of one of the noble houses of Venice, they've basically sent him over to England for an engagement. And the day before he's supposed to arrive, they drop the news to Elizabeth that she's gonna get married. And she is not having any of that. So in the morning when they all wake up, they realize she ran away. And they're like, fuck, where'd she go? They scramble looking for her. And they try out all the land routes because she could have gone literally anywhere on a horse. She's a good rider. They obviously they go to the port to see if she went there. They basically spend most of the morning looking for her, and they find almost no trace like that day. And they realize they're gonna need a lot more to go on. But her fiance or future fiance is literally about to disembark from a ship after he spent like a week on the sea from Venice to come over, if not longer. Okay, he's had a long ass journey, and actually, you know what? I'll tell you exactly how long it takes. How long to sail from Venice to Liverpool, 1770. There you go. I can do sailing calculator. Let's go Italy to sure. Sicily. Yacht. I don't fucking know. No, that's wrong. So I think it takes about slightly longer than a week. You know what? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. This is easier. I could look it up. I mean, I will look it up. But sometimes when you need, like, a quick detail, you're just like, bro, how long to sail on a ship? Cargo ship from Venice to Liverpool in 1770s. 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, he sailed for a month. There we go. Yeah, they're doing all the math for all the knots and, you know, the frigates and stuff that yeah, I don't have that. Anyway, it takes about a month for him to get there. So he's been traveling a month, right? And then she escapes right the day before he's supposed to arrive. These guys can't find her, and everybody starts panicking, because this sort of marriage is not like, imagine you traveled a month to come visit, you show up, and they say, oh, your bride ran away, she doesn't want to marry you. Yeah, the deal will definitely not go through, everybody's gonna get offended, and shit will hit the fan. And so, our poor boy, who looks uncannily like his sister, to the point when they were kids, their dad used to confuse them a lot, and they used to play pranks on him by dressing up as each other. He suddenly realizes that, shit, I need to buy time. I need to buy time before we find her and drag her back here and get her married. So he dresses up as his sister to pretend to be her for at least, like, a few weeks or a week, and, like, you know, keep the suitor occupied until they find her and drag her back. That's the concept. And so he does his role so well that, like, in OG story, like, he gets to know the guy, the suitor, very well. Like, he's a great guy. You know, you know, there's a little bit of romance going on, because the suitor thinks he's basically his betrothed, but it's actually her brother pretending to be her. And then they realize that she, after a few days of searching, they realize that she actually left with a ship to America. And a travel to America takes months. It takes like 3 months. How long does it take from Liverpool to South Carolina? About 6 to 10 weeks. So it takes about 2 to 3 months, depending on the weather. Now, the problem is, she's on her way to America, right? They can't, like, turn the ship around. It's not a flight. And so they need to get her back, because she's a young girl, 18, on her own, ran away on a ship to America. So the whole story sort of starts with him dressed up as her, pretending that their brother ran away to America to do a business deal, and, like, they need to get him back. And then the suitor decides, like, oh, I'm not gonna leave my fiance, go alone to America. That's dangerous. I'll come with you. And then there's a lot of seafaring shenanigans until they get to America, where they realize that actually, the secretary, the evil guy who, like, embezzled the funds, did so because he wanted to fund the American Revolution, which is a hanging offense in the UK. Like, you're not allowed to smuggle guns. You are not allowed to ship guns anywhere. This was, like, property of the crown. And apparently he used the money he embezzled to buy guns to, like, smuggle them to the revolutionaries. In the name of the Earl of Rochford, which can get the whole peerage removed and everybody gets screwed. And so, he also, when he found out that the Earl of Rochford, because she dressed up as her brother, yeah, of course, like, she's not stupid, she's not gonna go as herself. He heard that the Earl of Rochford arrived to the shores of South Carolina, he was like, oh, interesting. And you know, kidnapped him, or her. And so they have to go save her, and there's, again, lots of shenanigans, there's an explosion, and anyway, the gang manages to explode the weapon storage, and they manage to run away and survive. And then on the ship back, like, during all of this, William gets injured, and as they're caring for him, obviously the fiance realizes that it wasn't his girl fiance, it was her brother pretending to be her, right? After months of thinking he's in love with her, you know. And then drama, you know, that was kind of the main story. That's what I'm thinking. Да, ну и какой там художник? Ни хрена я не художник. Я тут просто так играюсь. Okay. All right, let's actually draw, shall we? Or maybe try. But that's the gist of it. That's the story here. There's a lot of, like, funny shenanigans. There's a lot of cool side characters. Obviously, I even thought of sequels. Of, like, sequel number 2 would be them going to Venice. I mean, of course, the whole ending of the story. I'm not gonna spoil it, but, like, I mean, I will spoil it. Who gives a shit? It's never gonna get written. But the ending of the story is that, obviously, after a lot of drama and, like, you lied to me, I can't trust you anymore, I thought I loved you, but you turned out to be lying to me. And, like, the funny thing is, the reason my father wanted me to get married because he knew I was gay, and he thought an arranged marriage would work. And for once in my life, I thought I found a woman I could be happy with, and now I realize you're a dude. God damn it! You know, all of this drama. But in the end, of course, they end up together because happy endings, naturally. And so, yeah, they end up together. And in the second book, they'd be traveling back to Venice, and they would, like, get involved in, like, the last mask, like, the last masquerade, because that actually happened around 1770s, because it was banned afterwards. And, you know, we get to see about his the second male lead's older brother. We get to see Venice in the 1770s. He basically has to infiltrate the masquerade, and, like, because it was, like, an illegal casino at the time, to, like, expose the rival of the family, and he has to dress up as a girl again because that's the trope, that's the joke here. And in, like, a third novel, they would be going to Asia because of course they have to, and while on the way to India, they would, or, like, Thailand, or Burma as they called it back in the day, on the way there, they actually shipwreck and land in Korea, which was very hostile towards any foreigners at the time. And they kind of have to, like, hide and shit. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of ideas. This is such a long time ago. I've been doing this. I don't actually remember. Can I make it smaller? Oh, okay, there we go. But yeah, it's been a while. Ah! No! Shit. I'm using a free app, okay? Ads. If anyone knows a good, like, app that's free. But yeah. Oh shit, okay. I'm just gonna erase that. So yeah, that's the whole 9 yards. That's like the story in a nutshell. There's a lot more going on, but I won't remember it all today. I was thinking, if you guys are curious, I could do like some of the editing and writing on stream of like my novel, because I actually have written about 5 chapters or 7 chapters of it, but it needs a lot of revising because, you know, I didn't really do that much background research back then. And now after reading a lot of historical fiction novels, I would feel embarrassed with whatever I had. So I'm thinking I'll probably, you know, might have to rewrite a lot of it. Alright, let's do the eyes. Can I do the eyes? So if I remember correctly, how do I want to draw the eyes? Let's see. Probably wondering why it's so pixelated, but that's because I really zoomed in. I mean, I could zoom out. Eh, it's fine. It's a sketch anyway. Actually, no, you know what? I should probably do it like that. So... Ooh. I'm gonna delete this layer. I'm gonna take this layer. I'm gonna do the selection. And then I'm gonna transform. Make them a little bit bigger. There we go. Maybe a little bit smaller. I'm gonna add a new layer. Cool. That should be a bit better. Yeah, there we go. On that note, I'm not very good at drawing, so let's draw with a number 3 brush. Actually, I like it a lot more. Once again, this is sketching, not line art. Line art will be much different. I make it a less opacity so it's easier to draw. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so I'm thinking he's still got a youthful face because, you know, he's kind of getting his late growth spurt. He's not very... not a very strapping young man, as they say, you know. Very delicate features. Features that can kind of pass for a woman, like for a very stately woman. That's what I'm thinking. As any queen on RuPaul's Drag Race would say, he's got fish going on. There's a lot of fish. A lot of fish. Thank you for the gambare. I'm trying. I haven't drawn in ages, so it's gonna take me a while to like even remember how to do this. The nose kind of goes here, I guess. Oh no! No! Sorry. Ah, iPad. Shit. I've accidentally toggled it. Gotta toggle it again. I'm sorry. Yes, mirror, please. Ugh. Shit. Because I'm using like a mirroring program to do this. I'm sorry. Oh no, it automatically saves. It's just... Damn it, why is it... Screen screencast, you bitch. There we go. We're back. Why is it not working? It's here. Why can't I see it? Properties. There we go. Jesus. Sorry, guys. I've touched the plug and it was a bit wonky, so we ended up here. There we go. Just gonna leave it here and not touch it. Cool. Just don't touch it. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Eyes. I don't actually know what kind of eyes I want to draw. Let's try out here. Let's try some eyes. Let's try some. I kind of want him to look a little bit youthful but serious. So kind of maybe I draw eyes like Bleach does because I've started drawing anime since I watched Bleach. And so I kind of want to maybe like very clear, maybe straight on the top, a little bit of an eyelid, kind of a little bit done with you sort of eye, maybe, or a little bit more droopy. I don't know. What do we think? A little bit more droopy. It kind of looks similar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, what was your question? No, his shoulders are pretty normal size, I think. Yeah, when you think about it, head same size as mine, and the shoulders are narrower than mine, so actually might need to make wider shoulders, but... What was the question? Oh, I'm small? Alright, let's do the eye first and then see how we go from there. Alright, so I know it has to be like in the center here. Oh, he'll be reading a book here. So, oh, actually, maybe he'll be looking at the audience. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have him look at the audience. Sort of a high eye, I guess. It's pretty standard. Oh! I do not understand the question. You're gonna have to rephrase it. It's lost in translation, I'm sorry. You know what I could do? My life is much easier because this is digital art. I can transform. I can do... Hold on. Copy? Can I copy? There you go. Ah, fuck. Fucking ads. It's a mid-eye. I have to deal with ads, man. Honestly, it's because I don't draw enough. So I feel like paying for a drawing software I'm not going to use. It's not the best. And the reason I use this software, I think it's because it has, like, brushes. Ha, free ad. There we go. Let's go. Oh, because it's quick save and copy. I see. That girl is drawing way too well for a, what is it, 5-year-old, 6-year-old? That's way too clean. Look at it. It's crazy. Look at this shit. How can a kid draw that? I was not that good. There we go. Copy. And we're gonna go. It's gonna give me an ad again. Alright. Yep, there we go. This one. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna keep proportions. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. Got flipped. There we go. What? Why can't... This looks weird. There we go. Now I can edit it. I think. There we go. Yeah, take the girl as an example. I freaking wish, man. Oh. Oh, okay. I think the eye looks okay, but when I tried to... It looks weird. When I try to make it symmetrical, because he's not looking directly at you. Okay, you know what? Let's just... I'm just trying about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller because of the perspective. I'll edit it. I'll definitely edit it. So, like, the nose would be here. It's a bit of a... Not too much. Kind of want him to have a straighter nose. How do I merge layers? There we go. Now it's merged. Nice. Trying to remember how the software works. Alright, here we go. A little bit further on. Can't draw noses. Not very good at noses. No, I draw better when I'm not using a mirror or a reference. It's just like from the eyes. It's just I'm pretty much unsatisfied with what I draw most of the time. It's a very Japanese nose. There we go. Kind of a little bit raised nose. A little pig nose. You know? Like a little bit looking up. Yeah. And because of that, this gets, yeah, that's better. There we go. It's because the lighting was like on a different eye. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Alright, so just a little bit of a... Man, too strong. Don't want a very strong brow, but... There we go. Just a little tint. We're gonna do thin eyebrows. Relatively thin eyebrows. I said thin, but I kind of like the way this looks, so I'm just gonna go with that. These are cute. Aesthetic. Yeah, aesthetic. Let's keep it this way. Maybe a little bit more. Nah, don't like that. Okay. Let's do the mouth now. So sometimes I change the lines of the head because I want, usually forehead goes a little bit further in, and then the chin, because he does have cheekbones, comes out a little bit. Just a bit, yeah? When you look at it, just a light distortion. It's already... Nah, too prominent. Kind of want him to have a slightly flatter face. Yeah, we go, this will do. Alright, let's try to do the mouth. I always struggle with the mouth. Like, I want him to have a very impassive mouth, like very bored look. I'm just always unhappy with it. Yeah, let's start with this. Kind of serious, you know? Kind of, yeah, there you go. Nope, no looking up, that's just... There we are. Yeah, sort of like... You know. Maybe not. Yeah, without the top one. His chin is looking weird. No, that's even worse. I don't know, something's wrong, but I don't know what. It's this part, maybe? Ah, he needs just a more prominent chin, I guess. Yeah? This looks okay. Yeah, pretty standard, pretty serious. Ad's gonna start soon. Take a quick break. All we do is ads. All we do is have ads. It's our life. It's our purpose. All right. That's... Yeah, you can see his ear. Here's our ears. Actually, maybe a little bit further in. There we go. I'm not amazing at ears. They're ears, okay? They'll have to do. Oh no! Okay. Cool. Let's do the neck. Seems a little too long. Neck seems a bit too long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little cheat sheet. We're gonna... Oh no! Undo. We're gonna select... Shit. Goddamn lasso. Clear selection. There we go. There we go. These are the feet. The hand. There we are. Then we're gonna transform. And we're gonna... a little bit up. think that works. Eh. Close enough, as they say. Cool. Alright. Let's try this. So. Clavicle. We're just gonna draw him a little bit naked at first, because that's easiest. We'll do clothes after. This is like the chest. This is the waist. Okay. This is the arms. Yeah, I'm not very good at body parts. Or hands. I really need to, like, learn to draw better. I used to draw much faster. It's just... Oh. It's been so long since I drawn that I'm, like, completely forgot how any of this works. Too high up, maybe? This looks okay. Does a man have a headache? Probably. I haven't drawn hair yet. I mean, I can definitely draw the head shape. I think I'll go for... That's a decent head shape. Let's just go with this. I'm not drawing hair just yet. Hair is always the hard part, especially because I'm gonna do Georgian hair, which is like a wig mostly. Well, not a wig, but like they have their hair in a particular hairstyle. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Okay. All right, let's sketch. Let's sketch. Oh, it's at time, but who cares? Okay, actually, this needs to be here. There we go. That's the orientation. We're gonna go not too deep. Let me try. There we go. Okay. I'm just looking at bent arms. Not gonna draw it too muscly, because he's supposed to be a scrawny dude. But we can do a little bit. There you go, just slightly bent. And here we're gonna do... Oh, hey, that looks actually better. Shit, okay. Arm holding a hook. There we go. There we go. We got references. That's nice. Can just do that. Okay. Okay. Let's use references. We have a computer in front of us. Let's do that. We have the option. I might have made it a bit too long. Right? Because your elbows go down to your waistline, don't they? When you bend them, maybe slightly higher. You know what? I'm gonna close this off for a second. Try to draw it a little bit less. That looks decent. Yeah. All right. I mean, his arms are going to be in his jacket anyway. It's not going to matter. But it's good practice, I think, to do this. Alright, let's do... Okay, this arm looks weird in comparison. Doesn't this look so much better already? Like this on the left and the one on the right? The one on the right looks too long. Yeah, made them too long. Okay. There we go. No, that's not the right one. Right, let's... Oh. Переключусь на русский. Рисуем так. Руку. Надо верхнее, что ли, делать? Попробую чуть повыше сделать. Угу. 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 Yeah, no. I'll stick with what I know. The angle's okay. It doesn't matter, the outfit will cover it up. I guess? That looks okay. Alright. Need to get the elbow is too far out, I think. The angle of this is wrong. If we're gonna have elbows about the same length, we're gonna do it here. There we go. Привет! Hi, Jackie. How you doing? We're trying to draw a hand. An elbow. But I'm notoriously just proportions. I don't know how the fuck to do them. Ugh, that looks wonky. Jesus. Alright, well, this is better than before, I think. And too muscly, though. Kinda needs to be scrawnier. Is he scrawny enough? His outfit's gonna cover most of this. I don't know why I'm struggling so much doing this, but... So we're just, we're drawing our, kind of like an 18-year-old bro. I think pretty short stack, short king. I think we're going with a teenager, a teen. It's gonna be embroiled in American Revolutionary stuff, I guess. I don't know. The hand is way too long. Should end around here, I think. Oh, sorry. I'm just measuring the distance. That's about the same width, yeah. Yep, yep. Right. Gotta do hands now, Jesus. Aye. Drawing takes me so long. Try to get a reference for a hand holding a book open. I'm struggling. Hands are the hardest, man. No. I got this. I got this. I found one. It's okay. And it's a right hand, too. That's good. I mean, I could do it. I just don't have a convenient book next to me. And there's a picture. That'll do. It's a lady, but he's gonna have delicate lady hands, so I don't see the problem there. Alright, so this is just from reference, right? Don't mind me. He's got sausage fingers. Fuck. Okay. I remember doing this. I remember doing like the angle where the knuckles are supposed to be. You do it that way, but maybe it's easier if I draw like a book and then go accordingly. So if I have like a book is easier to draw, man. Like book. Well, let's not do the page in the center or something. Or something like an approximation of a book. This will do. Think it might need to be a little bit higher, though. Yeah, there we go. Bit small. Bit larger. Bit larger. Yep, there we go. That's about a size a book would be. Just about. There we go. Like a notebook. Cool. But yeah, Jester, this is I was supposed to have an art stream on Tuesday, but here we go. We're having it today. And we haven't really done much, but hey, I am a very slow. Because I'm never satisfied with what I have. I'm always unhappy with the outcome. Right, now I can draw the hand, I think. Because... Folded hands aren't fun. I found one that's like a reverse. If I figure it out, I might be able to... Right, just gonna reverse this one. Just gonna save the image in downloads. Let me open it up and just flip it. I know. I know. Okay. Let me flip it. How do I flip it? Shit. How does one flip the thing? There we go. Alright. Cool. I now have a reference. Let's try this. This is gonna suck. Anyway. Alright, so this is gonna be the first finger. It's gonna go down here. It's gonna be the next finger. Like that. It's gonna go... The next finger is like bending underneath. Then the little finger is like holding it here. In general, it's like... It's a fucking mess is what it is. Anyway. The angle isn't right. Fuck. Okay. Right, never mind. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this, because, I can't seem to be able to do it. So, we're just gonna have to do a picture. Just take a photo of it. That's what all artists do. I'm an idiot. I just tried to get a reference for it. Should just taking a fucking picture. Oh. There we go. Holding with my right hand. Oh. Shit, it's gonna get mirrored, isn't it? Just hold with my left hand, and then it'll make sense. Yeah, there you go. Let me take a picture of it. Cool, picture. Picture's here. Ugh. Да, конечно, можно. Переключай. Я переключусь на русский. I'm gonna switch to Russian if you want. Да, да, о как, вот так. Выбираешь, я переключаюсь. Я тут пытаюсь руку нарисовать, я руки не умею рисовать. Вообще. Ну, ничего. Вот так, узко, потом вот так, вверх, по-моему. Сюда. Потом вверх вот так. Угу. Пальчик. Там еще один пальчик есть. О! Это более-менее на руку похоже. То, блин, пиздец вообще был. Тут еще пальчик. Угу. Так, тут еще пальчик. Ниже. Тут еще. Пальчик. Самый маленький. Ага. Идет вот так. Походу. Более-менее. Что-то руки толстые. Не понял я. I mean, the anatomy is okay. It's the fucking hands. Right, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm tired of the shit. No hands. No hands! Fucking hands, man. Okay, you know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna go... There you go, I gotta go Sassy Hands drawing reference. There we are. I found a picture. I'll try to draw it like that. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, he's just gonna have his hand like a normal person. Alright, so this is thinning, right? And it goes like that. Goes like that. I can't draw very small hands, so we're just gonna have to... You know what? I'm gonna draw separately. I'm gonna draw the hands separately, and then... Nah, they won't work separately. Need to get the right size as well. Okay. Let's try this. Alright. Up. Down, down. 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 Pinky. Very fat hand. Pinky. Ah! More or less. Hand-shaped. Hand-shaped. We're gonna go a bit higher this time. We're gonna drop. We're gonna do smaller. Gonna go like that. Like that. Oh my god! It's coming together. It looks not like a monstrosity. It looks like a fucking hand, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Hand-shaped? Hand-shaped. This will do. I fucking hate hands. Ah! Stupid piece of shit. Can't stand hands. Are his hands too small? They're too small. Alright, well, that's something that's fixable. You can just always make it larger. Keep proportions. Just make it larger. Too large. That's a good size? What do you think? I think that's a good size. I'm young. You overestimate my ability to draw hands. Yeah, he's supposed to have a bit of a dainty hands, you know? Kind of like ladylike hands. Very dainty-ish. I can make his arms a little wider. They have to be so skinny. He's a bit of a ponce. Just a little bit. A bit of a ponce. I'm just drawing from reference here, okay? I really, really loathe hands. It's so hard to draw. too smooth. Could have a bit of an edge here. Alright, this will do. This will freaking do. The amount of struggle I'm getting with just this one hand. I'm gonna struggle more with the fucking hip, man. So this was the original design. I mean, it's pretty close. Bro. My proportions are on point. I do... Except this hand. Is the hand on the right, this one, is a little bit off. But this hand, pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. It's looking good. Looking good, people. No, don't apologize, I'm young. So, if you're curious who I'm drawing, this is supposedly, William Rochford. He's my character from a novel I wrote in high school. Well, I didn't really finish it, but I've had a novel mapped out and 2 sequels. Because your girl likes trilogies, okay? And it was supposed to be a historical boy-on-boy love romance fiction. Because that's how your girl here rolls. And then I grew up and realized, oh shit, I can just read that. Cool. I just read. Oh, bro. I am not an artist. Okay, hashtag not artist. I need to put that hashtag in the title. I have no clue what I am doing. Oh god. I have to draw another hand. Okay. No, I'm not even an artist. An artist is a person who draws often. I draw like... Ooh. I found a hand on hip picture. That's pretty good. There we go. What? I don't do requests. This is character design. I've not seen warriors. All right, let's try this shit. Ooh. Yes, this gives me a whole hand. Thank you, sir. Sir, ma'am, please. Yes, queen. Yes. Yes, queen. That's exactly what I needed. This is the reference I was looking for. Why am I trying to draw without motherfucking references? Am I stupid? Like, girl. Girl, you're supposed to draw with references. That's the whole point, yeah? Alright, so... Ooh, okay. So it's a little bit like that. Hats down. There we go, okay. So. Maybe I need to get the waist up a little bit higher. Yeah, it's a little bit too... There we go. We're gonna have a straight line. We're gonna have a little bit more rounded. Down a little jutting hip. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The bend. The bend. The waist bend. That bottom energy waistband. Yes. Bottom energy, let's go. Cool. That's good enough. I can work with this. I can cook. I can cook with this. I can cook. I have ingredients. By the way, what'd you guys have for dinner? I gotten myself I made a stir fry today. Alright, so this finger goes on first. This finger goes like that. Cool. Cool. This finger. Well, this is easier. Like, folded hands are a nightmare. Hands that are, like, splayed open, those are easier to deal with, okay? Splayed open hands aren't such a nightmare as freaking... Alright, and then we go down. Down like that. Okay, might need to move this a little bit. Change the angle a little bit. Like, Coral, I can do this. This isn't that hard. I say as I erase every second of it. Yeah. Well, try the Uber mommy redeem and see what happens. The only way to find out. Okay, that looks like a hand. That looks like a motherfucking hand. There we go. And it's about the same size. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, a little bit smaller. No! Fuck. Okay, we're stuck in it. I misclicked. Damn it. Спасибо, Осу. Я тут пытаюсь руку нарисовать, но страдаю. It's hard when you haven't drawn a full person in proportion in a while. It's not easy to do. Okay? Watch this kid paint this fucking cat again. I just don't have, like, all of the good art apps. You need to pay for them. And I don't want to pay for them. I'm a cheap bitch, okay? I don't do art often enough. Come on, come on. I know, like a 6-year-old drew this? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Alright, let's do this. There we are, hand. Now here we go and transform. Ah! Undo. Slightly larger. You know what's beautiful? I can actually, like, overlap them a little bit. I think that's the right size. And what do you know? Pop it back on the hip. Digital art is the shit. So good. So much better than regular art. Как тебе дела, Summer? Is being a pirate? I guess, but like I draw on an iPad and it's actually my work iPad. So I have all of my work notes on this. Which is hilarious, cause like, your girl here, like, I have my lab book on here. I can even show you. It doesn't have any secret shit, but like, for example, if you come out, I have my lab notes on this thing. I have my freaking, there you go, lab stuff, like calculations, math, and shit. Yeah, and then I got like photographs of protocols and shit, and meetings and explaining how a freaking what, I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is like how the tubes in the machine work, like shit, like graphs and stuff. Fucking chemistry, bro. Explaining benzoyl-phenylalanine and so that's why I'm doing this on an iPad, bro. And because of that, I'm kind of, you know, limited with options of pirating stuff. I feel like it's harder with Apple. But anyway, we've managed successfully to draw 2 hands, and we will leave it at fucking that. That's a nightmare. Oh god. Okay, legs I feel like are a bit better. Legs are a little bit more straightforward, but I feel like they're too long. Nah, they're fine. Alright, so this is the front one. The legs I can do. It's not that bad, I think. I say that. but probably gonna struggle. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna put him in shoes. He's gonna be in shoes, so fuck it, you know? Just gonna leave it. Nice, Now the hip doesn't work. Fuck. Okay. Gotta think about it. Think about the hip. Okay. The streamer is a movie? I'm petting Archie. He's currently underneath my feet. He's sleeping. You cannot see it. I like the legs. They should be skinny. Are they too long? Nah, not too long. Alright. So this is... He's not naked. Yo, I'm just proportions, okay? Proportions. Proportions. Just belly button would be here, I guess. Yeah, so it'd be like that. This little band. Goes back. Ooh, actually, I think I need to fix the shoulder. Alright, let's go neck. Then we're gonna go with shoulder muscles like that. And we're gonna do... Yeah, more rounded because his hand is bending down. Then here, you're gonna have the same. Slightly sloping. And then you can go with... Ah! Looks a bit better, doesn't it? She's not naked. Okay, you know what? There you go. Underpants! We're fine. I'm just drawing legs. Calm down. Alright. Awesome. I want to save this. This is a good image. You know what? I'm gonna have a assets, and I'm gonna have new folder references. Because I found a really good male pose reference. Now I want to do... Okay, let's do... Oh god. Legs, hands, standing. He gonna have a dumpy. I just need to figure out the position in which he's standing. Okay, I mean, it's lady hips, but why not? This will work. Ooh, I gotta save the hands as well. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Gotta give him a bit more dynamic. He's kind of stiff. You know what I mean? Actually, he's supposed to be a bit stiff, so... There we go. Save image as. Yeah, he is supposed to be a little bit of a stiff bastard. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna redraw the shoulders just a tiny bit, because I've got an idea here. Okay, okay, bear with me. Bear with me. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking here. This will look weird. Oh, no, okay, no, never mind. That just looks wrong. Okay. So this part. I make it a little bit more straight, but then I make him his pecs a little higher. See what I mean? I make his pecs a little like this or something. Like he has boobs, but he doesn't have boobs. And then we're gonna do standing, and a bit of a more of a bend on here. You know what I'm trying to do? Trying to make him bend a little more. Straighten out his back. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like this, but with less of a. Just see what I'm trying to go with here. Thank you. I know the hair is amazing. The artist is Nekonime. They're on Fiverr, and they do pretty affordable models. Like this one was only like what? This one was only, I want to say around. I paid in total for both the rigging and the model like 160. It was not expensive. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo this bit. Hold up. Just redo the pose, okay? So when I think about it, it's not like that. That's not what I want. The pose. Should have done the pose first. Okay, the pose is gonna be like the chest is like looking this way. He doesn't have boobs, but imagine if he does have boobs. It's like that, you know? That's like covering the shoulder. And then here it's like that. And it's like straight, you know what I mean? Maybe like that. Oh. Like that or something. Like just a straight line, you know? And here we got the down and the hip. I'm gonna go straight here. Fucking guy. Man, art's hard. Nah, I'm just gonna do it straight on this dude. Straight on this bro. Okay. 160 pounds, sorry. Pounds sterling. So, for example, if the... There we go. So if we do you know what I mean? See where I'm going here? See where I'm going with here? Just a little bit like puffed out. Just a bit. So like it's more of a like that, you know? Kind of like just the lower shoulder. Yeah, he looks a bit more poncy. That's what I'm going for. A little bit more, demure. Cool. That looks good. Well, he's supposed to be kind of fruity with it. This is the Georgian England. He's 18th century dandy. You should see his outfit. So he's gonna be kind of fruity with it, yo. Just gotta get the boom boom pow, if you know what I mean. Just a bit, I guess. Maybe higher. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Cool. I don't really draw male boobs. Don't know how to do this. This is all gonna get covered by an outfit. I just need proportions to look right, okay? Because if the proportions don't look right, my bitch here isn't gonna be sassy. It's gonna be a bitch assy, you know what I mean? Guess I gotta give him some cake, don't I? Sorry, I need to bring up another reference image. There we go. Exactly. No cake, no break. Gotta get my boy here. Yeah, that looks better. A little bit of a boob. Then a little bit of a... Get a little bit further this way. Like that. Ah! And a little bit like that. And straight. And then a hip. There we go. Yeah, a little fruity. A little fruity. Alright, and then the leg pose is gonna be... So it's gonna be a little bit like that. His leg is slightly lifted. This is just for me to know where the legs go. Alright, and then here is gonna be the leg. If we give him some cake, some cajonas, some cakerinos, it's going to have a nice bubble butt. There we go! Now we're talking. He's got cake. Cake. The thighs. Thunder thighs. I guess that's what we'll have to do. Then we can go slightly with the thigh. Oh, too thin. It's just knees and then down to a heel. I assume it'll be something like this. Then here we're gonna go like that. Yeah, thighs are too thick. I know. No such thing, but there is such thing. Maybe less cake? I know, blasphemy, but just a little bit less cake. There you go. Nice tuchus. Cool. There we go. Then the other leg. Seems a little wonky. Nah, fuck it. No tuchus. I'm gonna draw it differently. I'm really struggling here. You calling me an artist? An artist wouldn't struggle this much. There you go. Fucking... There. What are they called? The... She's in underwear. Calm down. Alright. A little bit wonky. I don't know, the pose just doesn't work, man. Okay, I'm changing the legs. Changing the legs again. Just doing them from scratch. Do them from scratch. Legs, I don't like them. The top is okay. The top is fine. The legs are no. Definite no-go for the legs. Alright, so I got this belly button. Maybe if we do like a... Ooh, we do a little more poncy. Like a more sassy. Sassier. Even sassier. We're gonna go even sassier than we have gone before. More sass. Right? Okay, okay. This makes more sense. I found the pose. Found the right pose. I mean, it's a girl pose, but... Who are we to judge? My bro here dresses up as a woman. It's fine. He's gonna have to know how to do the girl pose. Jesus. Alright. No, of course, yeah, no, feminine men is a thing, you know. It's just, I guess it's just because I'm not satisfied with it, and that's why it causes all the problems. Now, all I have to do is change the leg a little bit. Just a bit, because this is a pose, isn't it? I don't have to make it perfect. And I can just do that. Bit of that. Just bring it up here. Oh, no, too high. Wrong angle. Deeper angle. There we are. And around here, we go down into the solids. Like that. I'm just currently drawing from a reference, okay? They're attempting to fucking draw from a reference. This will do. This will do. This is all gonna be in an outfit. So I don't see the point in struggling right now. This is gonna be an outfit. But, God. How long did it take me? 2 hours. Fuck my life. Jesus Christ. Bro's looking like a fragile oop. I mean, yeah. Well, once you know what kind of outfit he'd be wearing, you'll know. You'll know. Okay. Let's do the outfit first. Because I think this is fine for now. Alright, Jesus. Alright, let's get the reference for it. Grow. Images. Nope. Like actual outfits. There we are. Western fashion. It had like low shoulders. Ooh. Thanks! I'm just checking out, like, gentleman's outfits. I think I've seen one before. Gold. Now. Uh-huh. There we go, I think. Man's formal suit. There we are. Okay, I have a reference. Cool. So, my bro is... Actually, this is a better reference. Right. It's gonna have a waistcoat. Actually, let's do a cravat first. I think I've done it before, even. I think it was like... You know what? I'm gonna use a different layer, just to be safe, so I don't fuck it up. I think... I'll give an exuberant cravat. So, we've got this neckerchief, right? I think that goes... Actually, I like this one more. So it's like a... Yeah, like a neckerchief that is folded many, many times. Wrapped around the neck. And then somewhere from the middle here, it like, emerges. Fuck me, I don't know how to do this. Yep, and then it goes like that. Hold on. Actually, fuck it, I'll just do it on the clothes. Like, on this layer. Because it's easier this way. So, it's gonna go really, really underneath the neck. Because that's how it used to go. Like that. A little bit. Give it a little bit more texture. Just a bit. There we go. Just a bit more texture. Then somewhere in the middle here, it like gets from here, and then it goes, it's like folded from underneath. Okay, go like that. Yeah. This way, then this way. Could be like that. Oh, sorry. There we go. Down. 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 So this way. This goes over here. It's this way. I think droplets. Right? I mean, this was like, that's how they used to do them, but it needs to be a bit more exuberant. It's not exuberant enough. I need it to be flashier. It needs to be like puffy and shit. That's just how they used to dress, okay? It's not just me making this idea. I think it kind of goes. Hold on. Yeah, I like it more floofy, but yeah, then there could be an underneath one. This will do. Then we got your fabric going like that, going like that, going like this. There we go. Maybe this way. That, like that, that. Maybe fold it a bit more. Yeah. Just like softer. These are sort of like ruffled collars. 18th century kind of. Just gotta get him. Oh yeah, rough collar is 16th century, isn't it? Damn it. Nope. I think these are called cravats. Yeah, these are called cravats, I think. Just curious where it's coming from. There's a picture. Just need to maybe... Ah, okay, I think I got it. I got what the problem was. My issue was that this was supposed to be a full sort of necktie, and then from underneath it's coming out. I think. Damn it, this is all 19th century. Don't need Regency. Yeah, fuck it. Male. Georgian. Georgian. Not Edwardian. Ah. Fucking Philistines. There we go. Give me fucking paintings. Yeah, they're actually not being that ruffled anymore. I'm looking at some of these paintings, and they're all pretty tame. Go, and then from underneath here, we're gonna have like a... Oh, actually, just not even that. Just go straight for... And then just drop it down, maybe. No. Cravats! The struggle. The struggle is real. The cravat struggle. The struggle. Right, let me do these lines properly, okay? Because this is getting messy. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, bit better. Okay, and then somewhere from underneath here. Yes, I've seen a good lace one, but damn it. Oh, I see. Maybe I can get like a nice pin or something. Ooh, like a nice pin of some sort. Then we could go from that. We can go... There we are. That's what I was missing. Like folded. Bit more. That's what flattens it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Usually that's how I draw, like, ruffles. I just make random... There we go, like this. Like that. And there we have it. A very nicely kind of folded cravat. It's not symmetrical. It's not supposed to be. There we go. Look at this beauty. It's all coming together. I know. Clothing was just slay. Exactly. Neckband game goes hard. There we go. All it needed was a pin. It needed a fucking pin. I was wondering what was going on there. But this way, it kind of flattens it, yeah? It's just a little bit. I'm spending too much time on this neckerchief, but hey, your girl here is... I like detailing, okay? Detailing is important to me. He looks very unimpressed. I like that. He looks fucking bored. He's like, yeah, I have a cravat. So what? You bitch. Alright. Let's do a little bit of, like, cleaning this up. Getting the lines a little bit stronger. There you go. Just a little bit. I remember drawing this in, like, my physics class when I was in high school, and I drew this in, like, 10 minutes. Today I spent 2 hours. Jesus. I'm a disgrace. That's all I am. Alright, let's do, I'm thinking of having it, like, a full lace pattern. Like, the whole thing will be lace. So it doesn't need trims, but I could do trims. Do we want trims? What do we think? Trims or no trims? By trims, I mean something like that. So something like this. Oh. Like this. Like a... Maybe? Oh, hello? Anka's reminiscing? What does that mean? Okay, there we go. Put it right here. Okay, and probably maybe get some, like... I'm gonna put too much detailing in here. Close enough. Right. Let's make a... 18th century... Haha. Try out playing League? Oof. Okay, so that's what a cravat looked like. Hey, I'll be ruffled. Alright, let's make it a little, it's like a little teardrop. Let's make it little circles. Just give it some texture. It's all pixels, yo! Doesn't matter. This is a character design. It's not gonna be, foolproof. Or, you know what we could do? You could do something really cheeky. Your girl might hate me for this, but fuck it, let's do it. Gotta do some detailing on this bitch. Keep proportions, yeah? Yeah, I'm just gonna paint it and then I'm gonna bring it back, okay? I promise. I promise, Mom. I promise. I just need better resolution, okay? I'm struggling here. There we go. Right, Mom. Off of that. Chop off his head. I mean, this is fine. It's just for the detailing on the fucking cravat. I'm a struggle here. Struggling with the cravat, sis. Need more details on it. We're gonna get a bigger detail when we're doing the sort of facial expressions, which will not happen today, for sure. I don't think I'll even be done with his outfit today. But... you know what I mean? You know what I mean when you want to, like, unpixelate the lines? And get them to look a bit better. That's kind of my vibe here, is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to unpixelate this mess. Oh, actually, I can put them all the way in. Because these are the top bits. This goes here. This goes down like that. Like that. Here. See what I mean? It just looks a little bit better. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm still just not used to art in general, so apologies and bear with me for the struggle that I'm about to put you through. But here, you know, when I'm drawing, I'm trying to give a funny commentary. Because, you know, I know a lot of people, when they draw... fucking model. A lot of people, when they draw, they tend to, like, go quiet. And it's like, hey, cozy drawing. And then there's me, who swears, who shouts, who rages at the machine, who cannot understand why fucking... where she can't do something. Like, that's how I roll, okay? And because of that, it takes way longer, but... there we go. There we are. Look at this shit. Beautiful. Stunning. Look at this motherfucker. This cute motherfucker. Oh, William, you're so cute. You shitbag. I don't know what I'm talking about. My head hurts. If I draw for too long, my head starts to hurt. Hey, Mariona, how you doing? How you doing? I'm attempting some art, and it's not going in the direction I wanted to go. So the struggle is real. How about you? How you doing? Oh, I think I fucked up. Shit. There we go. So this goes down here. This goes down there. This goes down here. Maybe. Kind of mid now. It's getting there. We're drawing a character from an idea for a novel that I thought of when I was in high school. Back in ye old past. I actually drew this guy on paper, and I have a picture of him. But it's been, what, 10 years? So I thought, hey, I'm gonna redraw using digital tools. And I'm regretting. Because back in the day, I used to draw almost every day because I hated school. So every time it was a chemistry class, I'd draw. But now I struggle because I haven't drawn in, I don't fucking know, 5 years? Like, properly? For hours, you know? So here I am fucking crying about it. Aw, thanks for the yapping. I'm glad you like my yapping, because like, if you're on stream, like, I get it. When you're drawing, you want to focus on your art, but also, if you want to draw quietly, you can do it without streaming. If you're streaming, you're gonna have to entertain your audience by yapping incessantly. So, Archie, can you fucking stop? You're shaking with the table, little demon. So, if you're curious who this bro is, who this, Georgian motherfucker, he is, William Rochford, Earl of Rochford. Well, not yet, his father's still alive, but when he passes, he will be Earl of Rochford. For now, he's 18, and his company's in the shit. His name is in the mud because a few years ago, when he was only 14, and his father bedridden, their secretary, their second-in-command, the manager of all of their affairs, their accountant, has stolen and embezzled tons of funds and ran off before justice could be applied to the villain. No one knew where he ran, but now the family name is in the ruins, and the money aren't doing so well, and, you know, they need to feed their tenants and shit. So our poor bro here has thought of an idea. He thought, hey, if I make contact with Venetian merchants, because East India Company owns the West Indies, and the trade with the Americas, I need to get myself a market. Need to get myself a market. And Venice is kind of an opening into Europe and Russia and the Ottoman Empire, just anywhere else, a new market, right? So, by doing this trade deal, by offering it, the Venetian merchants were very curious, but they had a condition. One of the nobles brought over his second son and said, "You have a sister? Get her married to him, and then the contract will be written up. We will agree because we'll be family. We'll deal like we were in a family, and you're gonna get better rates and shit." And he's like, "Well, sis, you're gonna have to take one for the team." And sister was like, "Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, eat shit." And he was like, "Nuh-uh, you." And she said, "Aha, psych, I'm a runaway." And then he went, "Oh, fuck." Well, not exactly in those terms, but you know what I mean. My bro went, "Oh, shit." And then, like, her fiance is literally there. He literally just showed up. It took him a month to sail from Venice. And he finally got there, and they were like, "Bro, what we're gonna do? what are we gonna do? We're kind of screwed. What are we gonna do? And so he says, well, I look exactly like my sister. He has already gotten a portrait of her, but you know how portraits are, right? You know, they don't really do justice. I'll pretend to be, because yeah, she runs, I forgot to mention, she runs away. She runs away. And he was like, yo, I'll pretend to be her for like, I don't know, a week until we find her. We drag her back here. And basically he said that, oh, my brother has gone on a business trip, so he won't be here for the engagement. And just dressed up as her. And started pretending to be, a her, you know? And that's where we are now. And then, of course, he falls in love with the actual suitor, because the guy is quite nice. But unfortunately, he can't tell him, because he's been lying to him from day one. And, like, his family... And it's not only, like, he's not doing it for shits and giggles. The only reason they even bother doing this is because their family is basically ruined. And they have tenants that rely on them for, you know, keeping the land working so they can farm and live and stuff. And it's all because of responsibility. It's just a shitty circumstance, right? But it doesn't change the fact that he had to lie. And then the novel's name is called Noble Deception. Because he is deceiving, but it is out of noble interests. You know what I mean? Okay. That looks like a cravat. There we go. That looks like a piece of cloth where we got there in the end, okay? Right, gotta do the pin now. Okay. So, for those of you who give a shit, well, that's the story. Alright, I kind of like this, like, hazy, slightly hazy, unclear line. This is a sketch. It's supposed to be a sketch, yeah? Now let's go with slightly larger. And then maybe we go... No. This would be metalwork, so maybe a symbol of Rochford, maybe like an R? Ooh, like a nice cursive R. That'd be nice. There we go. Nice cursive R. But also, I'm gonna be, like, if I'm gonna be doing this, like, webtoon style, I've been drawing this bro in every panel, so I don't want to have to, like, struggle with it. So, I'm just gonna go... Go like that. Or just do this. This is just what's gonna happen. Exactly. I pretend to be my sister to marry into a commerce family. I watched too much anime at the time, and I was like, why is there no anime with, like, a good plot? So I gotta make one. Or like, oh my god, all of these, like, girl dresses up as guy, girl dresses up as guy. Where's guy dresses up as girl? Where's my drag queens at? Where's my drag queens at? You know? And then I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll write my own story. But this was back in 2013, and I lived in Middle East. I didn't know that drag queens were a thing. When I figured out drag queens were a thing, I was like, oh, this changes everything. This changes everything. Because at first I was like, oh, it's not going to be plausible he's going to be able to look like his sister. But then I see what drag queens can do, and I'm like, Of course I was. Who the fuck cares about, like, anions and ions bullshit? Even though, like, I still use chemical equations to, like, at work. And as I said, I do a lot of biochemistry. So it's more like in chemistry, I would understand the question quickly. I'd be like, oh, okay. Solve all the problems and be like, okay, I'm bored now. The rest of the class is still struggling with, like, the first equation. And I'm like, yeah, I've done chemistry. Let's just, I'm just gonna draw now. And even the teachers, they didn't take away any of my drawings because they're like, oh, these are so good. Not gonna throw it away. You can just collect them after class. And I went, thank you. And I went, you're welcome. You know. Right. Oh shit! It's already midnight. Fuck me. See, this cravat. All right. Let's I don't want to end it here though. Right, I've done the detailing. Let's do the hair. Let's do the hair, and then we can... I'll minimize it and pop it back on the head where it's supposed to be. And then we'll deal with it. There we go. Just, fixing a few things. What are you doing, dog? My dog is being weird. I know, I should do more of these. I really should. Well, if you guys want me to do more of these, go on the Discord, and when I put up a poll for what content you want next week, pick art, and then I'll just, do this. Because usually I either build or paint my Warhammer minis, or... Nah, that's weird. Ooh, that's better. Nope. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I do like gaming streams and other stuff as well. All right, let's do hair. I want century wig. Gimme. Male. Oh, sorry. Male hairstyle. They usually had them like going back, I think. Yeah, I used to play in Russian, but I don't know. Ooh. But yeah, it's because this is my sort of... he doesn't really spend much time in this look. So I'm just gonna draw, like, a brief picture. Yeah, I'm posting them on YouTube again. So, okay, so I think if you think about it, imagine them wearing a bald cap. That's what they would look like. And this is the hairline, okay? This is where we go from. We go from the hairline. Archie, what are you doing? I'm gonna get a slightly higher pencil. I don't like this one. There we go. Slightly thicker. There we go. Just figure out where the hairline is. Because his hair is actually back. So, ooh, actually maybe. We'll do like a... No. That's shitty. Not a completely circular hairline, you know what I mean? How do they do them? Center Ugh. No. Come on. Huh. A little buzz cut. No, but like, they have tons of paintings on how they did the hair. Just trying to... Like, young people didn't powder their hair too badly. Like, I know they all wore wigs, but when they didn't wear wigs, like a casual hairstyle.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Lirakia. I'm just looking for some references for the hair, and I'm struggling. Oh, why am I bothering? Just go Outlander. There we are. Perfect. I can do the hair now. So if you guys want to see what 18th century like hair looks like a good hairstyle, you know what? Let's give him a little heart shape. I feel like giving him a little heart shape hair. Yep, and if you just gonna erase that. Just give him a little. Bigger eraser, please. Thank you. Little. Let's go with that. Slightly dip her hair. That looks okay. Ooh. Yep. And then we can go with the hair kind of go. You know what I mean? Sorry. I'm not good at drawing hair. Fuck me. There we go. That's better. I remember this part. I remember doing this a lot. Okay, now this is kind of going to be the separation, but you don't want to draw it because you want to make it as natural as possible. There we go. And then this will be sort of, they always had like slicked back hair, you know? So he's gonna get, maybe not this, but you see what I mean? Sort of like that. And then just doing a little bit of a volume, giving him volume for his hair. Yeah, like that. And then it's like, there we go. Because I want him to have a little bit of like slightly curly, just a little bit curly. Let's make it just want thicker brush for that. There we are. There we go. That's what I was going for. I was going for that. Sorry. Something like that, you see? Kind of like slicked back, but not really. Just a bit more volume on it. Not flat, you know? Nobody likes flat hair. You know, I'm sure some of them had, but like the whole point of them is that he and his sister have slightly like curly, you You know what I mean? This will do. And then I'm gonna do the ears properly because these ears are wonky as fuck. Neck. The ears. There we go. And here we got a bit of the hair. This ear we can make it smaller. There we go. Looks so old. But yeah, and then it's this, and then it's gonna go like that. Too thick. They had like a thin. Damn it! How do I draw a bow? You know what? This is a webtoon. I can have a slightly larger, more pronounced bow. Fuck it. He's gonna have a cute bow, cause I said so. Doesn't have to be historically accurate, bitch. It's costume design. I want a cute bow, and I'm gonna get it. That does not look like a bow. Fuck. Man. Fuck it, we ball indeed. Okay, a little bit sharper edges. There we go. Maybe I just drew it this. Just do it. And the whole point of it is that they had like curled hair that was quite long. So I can maybe draw it in front. Let's see. Kind of like something like this. You know what I mean? What I like to do is add a little like loose hairs. I feel like, yes, he needs a whisk. That's what he was missing. He was missing like a hair that fell out of his immaculate hairstyle. I need to figure out where to put it though. To get that artful hair going. Just gotta figure out where. Ooh, maybe. Yes, queen, let's go. I'm loving this. Cowlick. Final boss. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's coming out to be real pretty. See, like, I can draw well if I spend 3 hours on a face. And keep changing it. Look at my little motherfucker. Isn't he cute? He's cute. I like him. Yas, queen. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to clean up the hair and do a bunch of stuff, but this is pretty good already, you know? There we go. A little cowlicks. Just a little bit. There we go. Hey! I think we're gonna end it here because my head is hurting. Ugh. Jesus. Yes, we're gonna do gaming on Sunday. We're gonna go raid someone real quick. But first, let me Let me do something just to sort of finalize this shit. There we go. Then let's transform. Because he's gonna have to go back on his own shoulders, yeah? A. Just a bit smaller. Yes, queen. Look at the sassy motherfucker. This Georgian bitch. Yes. His eye's bothering me a little bit, but this should be fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not gonna change it. Yes, looking respectfully. We're gonna finish him next time. That's what she said. But yes, we're gonna do that next time. God, okay. The amount of references. But it's good, because I now have a folder full of references for stuff. Because I was like, how do I do it? The cravat came out quite nice. I'm happy with the cravat and the hair. The rest, I might change, but this is like a character sketch. So I have a finalized design. I might like simplify it a little bit so I can recreate it when I draw. Or I just get used to drawing him so well, I can like figure it out, but let's leave it at this for now. Okay, dokie. Karaoke. Anybody has any recommendations who to raid? Anyone can recommend? Or I can raid one of my mutual. Oh, well, it's Archie. Stop it. Right. Little Lottie is doing Hogwarts Legacy. Dungeons and Dragons. Dada. Nobody I know is doing art right now. So, what do we think? Any suggestions? Let's see if anybody put in my promote yourself channel, because sometimes okay. I guess we could raid. Yeah, let's raid another VTuber called Shad Nord. Why not? Okay, guys. I'll see you guys. Oh, you. Yo. Jesus. There we go. I'll see you guys Sunday. I'm taking a day off tomorrow because we're going to visit our friend and we're gonna have a party. Wow. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. It was fun for me. My head hurts, but it was fun. Sorry about my model being a bit crazy. I completely forgot. But yeah. I'll see you guys. I'm happy you did, Kashi. I'm happy you did. Sorry if I didn't look at chat much. I was just so focused on doing the goddamn proportions. I suck at it. But okay. I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye-bye.